Getting set to begin the festivities tonight in St. Louis. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult-to-solve right-hander Michael Wacha. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Ian Desmond will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7:15.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
Hans Felder will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. First pitch to him. Oh, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Pretty lucky here defensively that this winds up only a double. You see the leap, maybe a little missed time there as it gets over his head, but fortunately he's got back up the field this thing and get it in quickly. If that backup's late in getting there, these are the kind of plays you see inside the Parker zone.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Shut him down right here.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck is Jason Worth. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Jason Worth will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. First pitch on the way. Ball one.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Keep that runner close.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Let's get 2 here.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Boy, the command. Not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
Adam LaRoche will stand in, and it was his home run that, remember, was the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. Now a hard liner toward short, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
All right, that's already the 4th hit he's given up in this first inning, and this one's a double. And you start to get the sense that if he doesn't turn it around very soon, he's not going to be out there much longer.
Nate McLeod will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one misses to McLeod as that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, I think guys are going to start getting a bit restless here in the top of the first. This is not looking good here so far.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, this certainly is not any kind of a routine play out there. As you can see, this ball is slicing away from him, but he's still got his sights on it all the way, and he gets over there to make the play.
Jamie Carroll will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Now a breaking ball hit on the ground to short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up here against a guy who's really come into his own, the right-hander Jordan Zimmerman. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. His guy's got him a 4 spot to work with in the first inning, so you got to figure he's going to be out there pounding the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Felder is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Daniel
Descalso will get his first shot at it here. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup called strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Come on!
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. There to take it is Carroll, and the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-0. Jordan Zimmerman leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman.
Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Well, and the one silver lining to that tough first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second, so he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Ian Desmond will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Two, 1. 3-1 now. Fastball in there, 3-2. One out, nobody on.
Roman, strike already.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Hans Felder will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waka delivering a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 4-0. Mark McGuire will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
McGuire.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Here we go, Cardinals.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And McLouth will look this one in for the first out.
Oh, what a great call right there with a full count. At the plate, most guys are thinking fastball, right? But he drops the hammer on him, and he gets him to lift an easy fly ball. Well, he was lucky to make contact at all.
Alan Craig will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And that misses 1-1.
Let's go, Redbird.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Go, Cardinals.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Matt Holliday will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. Around third, heading home is Craig. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Mark Ellis will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. And this is lined hard to deep left. Worth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Ryan Zimmerman is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. He had a 2-run single this first time around. And that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And out of here! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Jason Worth will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time.
Jason Worth.
First pitch coming. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Yeah, he timed that curveball perfectly. Kept his weight back and drilled it to center field, but hung up there just a little too long for him.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And they can't get LaRoche to chase there, as that evens things at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches that he wasn't biting on. Now, don't be surprised if he goes back to something harder here on 2-2.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in, the left-handed hitter, Nate McLouth. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Now the 1-1 here to McLeod. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And you start to wonder if maybe this guy on the mound here, I don't know, broke a mirror this morning or opened up an umbrella inside. Maybe he walked under a ladder because everything's gone against him so far. And this, too, is going to go as an infield single.
Jamie Carroll will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Two men are on with two men out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jaime Garcia is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Jordan Zimmerman will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
First offering on the way. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. A dive, and he brings it in. And he might have saved a couple of runs that time as the inning is over. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jaime Garcia makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jaime Garcia.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Having success with a fastball here, it's 0-2 now. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. John Jay waits on deck. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, he would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
John Jay will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Come on, Cardinals, come on!
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Come on, you can do it! Here we go!
Sliced hard the other way, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now, story of the ball game right there, and that's how it goes sometimes in baseball. The hard-hit balls find gloves, and the little dribblers find holes.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Come on now!
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. Washington leads this one 5-1. Ian Desmond will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Ian Desmond.
Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Come on!
A little bit outside, 2-1. And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature here. This date in baseball history. Hans Felder will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis!
Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Oh, yeah.
Ball 2.
And now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Come on now, Jaime!
3-0 now.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
Let's go!
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Ryan Zimmerman will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Let's hold them, guys. Let's hold them.
And a double steal try here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
If you think about it, this is the perfect time to call for this. You know, your pitcher out there is having a hard time throwing strikes. He's not going to be as focused as he should be on the base runners, and they take advantage. That's a great call from the dugout.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Wilson Ramos will dig in. A home run his last time. At the knees, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Jason Worth will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
All right, Cardinals.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They're up 5-1. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Sure guy, that's right. Wait for it.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. Now, he's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Mark McGuire will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
One strike.
Ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. And the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Alan Craig will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Matt Holliday will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. For Craig, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. And that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. So a 2-run shot for Matt Holliday. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, it's just a little and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
Yadier Molina will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. First pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman,
Mark Ellis will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cardinals 4. Adam LaRoche will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Adam LaRoche.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in, the left-handed hitter Nate McLouth. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
That average, it was up around 300. It's all the way down into the 270s here to start the ball game. But he's starting to show signs of coming around, and that was a good swing there.
Jamie Carroll will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Here we go. Turn 2.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
McLouth off for second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-2 from Garcia changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with a runner on first, you better have a catcher that you can rely on if you're going to bounce a changeup on an 0-2 count. Luckily, he does.
He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Jordan Zimmerman will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
In there, 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Oh, and that's just a killer right there. An absolute dagger. A 2-out, 2-strike RBI by the pitcher, and whoa, that one hurts.
Ian Desmond will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Cardinals 4. Peter Borges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Garcia, number 12, Peter Borges.
And this is low, ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
John Jay will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, move him up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Here we go.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Daniel Descalzo will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Come on, you can do it.
The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come in. Get that ready.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Here comes a 2-2. Fouled back. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
Michael Lee will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Mark McGuire will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he needs to finish this inning just to be eligible for the win, but it's really been a struggle.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
The 2-1 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Men on third with 2 down. 3-2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And this is on the ground toward Zimmerman, but foul wide of the bag. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Nationals lead it 6-5. Carlos Martinez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
62, Carlos Martinez.
Hans Felder will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
Hans Felder.
And here's a ball hit in the air. McGuire is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Wilson Ramos will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
No batter, no batter. We got him.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of him.
Left fielder.
With the bases empty and 2 outs, a walk's not the worst thing in the world.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and this is just going to compound matters for him out there. I mean, the walk was bad enough, but now with the wild pitch, you're basically putting a runner in scoring position without making him lift a finger.
Go home, Nat.
And this one's a bit higher as that's in there at the knees for the first strike.
Yeah, curveball, then change up here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Get him down now.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Nationals leave one as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Drew Storen will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Drew Storen.
Alan Craig will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Third baseman, Alan Craig.
And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Let's go, guys.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Matt Holliday will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And Zimmerman will throw across the diamond in time for the first out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Runner at second, 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to LaRoche is in time. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Runners left in scoring position. One of the big keys to this ball game so far. And Ellis looks at one that misses here. A ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th, but first let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kevin Segrist will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tony Cruz is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Adam LaRoche will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Leading off for Washington, first baseman, Adam LaRoche.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Just overmatched him there.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Nate McLouth will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
And this one misses to McLouth as that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Come on, get him out.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
This is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Jamie Carroll will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. McGuire will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Scott Hairston will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Tony Cruz will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's Desmond now at short. On to first is Desmond, and that's in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 19, Sean Shea.
John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Now that's back up the middle, and it'll get on through for a base hit. Tying run at first now with 1 gone.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Daniel Descalzo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. There goes Jay. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Need a base hit here.
Right back to the bender again, and he's got him in an 0-2 hole now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now the first pitch. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Felder is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards leave 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Scott Hairston will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Line hard to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
And I think the no doubles defense did exactly what it's designed to do right there. This might have had a shot at extra bases if those guys are in their normal setup, but you see this ball get cut off deep in the alley and they hold him to just a single.
Ian Desmond will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. And that's taken for strike 1. Hairston holds on. Now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Hans Felder will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, the key here when you've got a left-hander out there is to watch that right leg. Well, once it crosses the rubber, then you can take off. But he took that extra step on the first movement, and they wind up picking him off.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Ready on 2-1. 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Look out, 2-0 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Hitters count 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Trevor Rosenthal will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Wilson Ramos will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
We'll let it score here, right?
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Fine work there from the St. Louis bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-5. Tyler Clippard is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Tyler Clippard.
Mark McGuire will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Two and one. Now here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Fouled straight back. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Alan Craig will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Matt Holliday will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Boy, it's been a good solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Jason Worth will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Fielder, Jason Worth.
First pitch coming. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Here's the pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
That's a nice backhanded play there in second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Adam LaRoche will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
Juan Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Juan Cruz.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
9th inning save opportunity now as they'll turn this one over to the closer, Rafael Soriano. Colton Wong will be asked to pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 9th, and trailing by a run, he'll be trying to get on base any way he can. And that's dead center for strike 1. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Mark Ellis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game 1 on the road.
Tony Cruz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swinging a hard ground ball to third. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. And, low throw there as it skips right by him at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
And we'll take another look at this one. The ball's in the dirt, but you do have a Gold Glove first baseman over there who's been known to make that play more often than not. This one sort of catches him in between on the hop, and he can't dig it out.
John Jay will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, remember, this inning, it should be over. And he's trying to find that 4th out. He's having trouble with the strike zone.
lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Fouled straight back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Line fouled off to the left and a few goes back. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball line toward right center. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Daniel Descalso will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
And the runner's coming home. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Oh. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt to make that closer burn up a lot of his pitches. It might just make him unavailable going forward.
Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, some pretty anxious moments here at the end, but they wind up stranding the tying run at third base. The winning run was at first. They hold on for the victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. The big bat for the Nationals tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Wilson Ramos. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Washington is victorious in this one, 6-5. Good night from St. Louis.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jordan Zimmerman. His record is now 6-4. The save to Rafael Soriano. He's 15. The loss goes to Michael Wacha. He falls to 5-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.